Alright, let's see how this image generation actually works. So the first step, we get a topic from a form submission. Then we generate a post through research about the topic, then generate an image prompt about the topic, send it to OpenAI just so they can generate the image, convert it to binary, and then post it on LinkedIn. But since I don't want to post on LinkedIn, we're going to deactivate the LinkedIn node, and then we're just going to send ourselves an email. This workflow will trigger every time a form will be submitted. The trigger will take an email, a topic of post, and a target audience. Then it will send it to our content generator agent. We basically gave instructions to this agent to generate a LinkedIn post based on the research done with the Tavily tool, which I'm going to show you right now. Here is the Tavily tool we're going to use, and Tavily is a web scraper. Tavily is a web scraper service which basically takes in anything that you want to research about, and we do the research for you. What we just did right here is that we connected the Tavily API to our content generator agent just so he can be able to do research about our topic. And then for the brain of our content generator, we're just going to use OpenRouter, which gives us access to every single LLM imaginable. And right here, we're just going to change it to a 4-or mini. Soon as the content generator agent is done with our post, it's going to send the data to our image prompt generator. Right here, we just created an agent and gave it the instruction to generate a prompt that we're going to send to OpenAI just so it can generate an image about our topic. So soon as the prompt is generated, it will send it to our OpenAI account just so it can generate an image. Right here, we have our connections. OpenAI gave us access to an API that helps us automate image generation. And with a really good prompt, it can actually generate pretty realistic image at a very small price. Soon as OpenAI will send us back the image, we will have to convert it to binary because the file that OpenAI is going to send us is actually a bunch of numbers, and those numbers represent the video or the image. But to be able to actually see the image, we will have to convert it to binary. So this is why this node is here. Then after the conversion, we'll post it on LinkedIn. But since I don't want to post on LinkedIn right now, we're just going to send ourselves an email. All right, let's actually go ahead and test the workflow just so we can see it clearly. So here I'm going to put my email, and the topic of post, I'm going to put something random. Then I will pick a target audience. So as you can see right now, the workflow is already executing. So we are going to wait until it finishes and going to check each step in detail. So yeah, the workflow executed successfully. And if we go ahead and check our inbox, we're going to see the message and the picture. So here is what we were supposed to post on LinkedIn. I'm not going to go in detail about the text because it's just an example, but let's go ahead and check the picture. So here is the picture that was generated from the submitted form, and as you can see, it's pretty realistic. So if we go back to our workflow, we will actually see the data that we entered earlier. And then here we will see our post generated by our content generator agent. Then next we will see our agent generated a prompt for us to send to OpenAI. Then after that, OpenAI generated an image from the prompt. But as I told y'all earlier, we cannot see the image because we have to convert it to binary. So if we go next to the conversion node, you will actually see the numbers that I was telling you about earlier, representing the video. And here you can just click view and actually see the video. And then the last step, sending ourselves the post through mail. So as you can see, this is a pretty simple workflow, and the output was pretty amazing. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Even though we know who's the best.